Imagine the auditor as a fireman, fighting a fire with a big hose, spraying out water. The water, in this analogy, is time and resources. The auditor only has a limited supply of water. If the auditor sprays water onto the areas that are not burning, he would be wasting the water, as it's not being used to put the fire out effectively. However, if he directs the water to the parts that are on fire first, on the higher risk areas, maybe he could put out the fire and make the audit safer. The safer the audit becomes, the less likely it is for us to make a critical mistake and go to jail. Which is always good. But what is audit risk in the first place? And how do we reduce this? To understand audit risk, let's try and understand what risk means first. Risk is the possibility of something bad happening. Another way of looking at it is that risk is something that could potentially stop you from achieving your objective. Let's say, for instance, you are driving a car. Your objective would be to reach a certain destination. Risks are the events that can cause you not to achieve this objective. Like what? Well, in this example, you could lose your way, get into an accident, or your car could experience engine failure. So, if that is risk, what is audit risk? As we have learned before, the objectives of this audit would be to obtain evidence so that we can issue an audit opinion as to whether the financial statements of a company reflect a true and fair view in all material respects. Therefore, audit risk would simply mean things that can potentially cause the auditor to issue a wrong audit opinion. To avoid this, the auditor would have to plan and perform their work to reduce audit risk so that the chances of them going to jail is kept at a minimum.